Mjani. We're given a question, so which is that says sum of first n terms of arithmetic series is given as what sum is equals to negative n squared plus 8n. So our first question they ask us, they are saying calculate the sum of 15 terms. So we're given a formula here for sum. So what are we we're gonna use this formula to get sum of 15. So we're gonna have sum of 15 is gonna be negative n squared plus 8n. So now we're gonna substitute our what? Our 15 there. We're gonna have 15 squared plus 8 into 15. So we're gonna have what? So we're gonna have, it's gonna be 15 is gonna be negative what? Negative 105. So now our second question, it says calculate the value of T15. So how do you find the value of T15? First, we know our sum 1 is equals to T1. So our T2 is equals to sum of 2 minus sum of 1. So our T3 is going to be sum of 3 minus sum of 2. So now our T15 is going to be sum of 15 minus sum of 14. So now we already know sum of what? Sum of 15. We already know sum of 15, which is negative 105 minus. So now we know we must calculate the sum of 14, which means we're going to substitute 14 in this formula here, which is going to be open brackets. We're going to have what? We're going to have open brackets negative into, we're going to have negative into 14 squared plus 8 into 14. So which means we're going to have negative 105 there. Then negative and negative is going to be positive, which we're going to have plus there. So now if we substitute 14 here, we're going to have what? 14, and then we're going to have 14, which is going to be, it's going to become what? It's going to become 80. It's going to become what? It's going to become negative. It's going to become negative 84, which is going to be 84 because the negative and negative are going to multiply each other. Now we're going to get the positive there. So negative 105 plus 84. We're going to have what? We're going to have your answer is negative 21. So which means T15 is negative 21. So now our last question, they are saying if the value of first term is 7, so now the value of first term, which a is equals to 7, which term of the series will have the value of negative 169? So this is our Tn. So now already we're given this series. This series is what? It's a arithmetic. So arithmetic, we're gonna find what? We're gonna find our common difference. So now we have your a here. So now we're gonna find what? We're gonna find your T2. And remember I said T2 is equals to, T2 is gonna be equals to sum of 2 minus sum of 1, which is your a. So now we're gonna have what? T2 is gonna be, you're gonna substitute in this formula, you're gonna substitute 2 to get your sum of 2. So which means it's gonna be what? Negative 4 plus 8 into 2, which is gonna be, it's gonna be what? It's gonna be positive 12 minus 7, which means we're gonna get what? It's gonna be 7. 12 minus 7 is gonna be 5. Again, so now you have T2, you have T1, which is 7. So now you can find the common difference, which means D is gonna be T2 minus T1, which is 7. So now your D is gonna be negative 2. So now you're gonna get your Tn. Now you're gonna find your what? You're gonna find your value, which means we're gonna be Tn is equals to, your A is what? Is 7 plus into n minus 1, close brackets, negative 2. Common difference is negative 2. So now we're gonna have what? You're gonna have negative 169 is equals to what? Is equals to negative 2n. Negative and negative is going to be positive, positive 2. So it's going to be plus 7, it's going to be plus 9 here. So now you have negative 169 is then minus 9 is equals to negative 2n. So now you're going to have this negative 169 minus 9 is going to give you what? 178. Negative 178 is equals to negative 2. And so now you divide everything by negative 2. You divide everything by negative 2 because you are looking for the value of n. So now your n is going to be what? It's going to be positive 89. So this is your answer. Yes.